It is Monday. It is Monday. Woo, 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 woo. Hey, say hi when you join in. I want to know who's here, who's alive on this Monday night. Tell me that you're alive because I am freaking alive and excited to be here because it's Monday night, real talk. And this is the best moment of my week. So just say hi when you join in. Hi, Jenny. So good to see you. I love Mondays. I love Mondays. Who's doing the dance in their living room, just like me? Boo, boo, boo. Hope you're doing amazing on this beautiful Monday. Hi, Jenny. Oh. It has been a beautiful day of like a lot of things just got canceled in my calendar and I had a lot of free time, which was amazing. So I hope it was the same for you. You had headspace to think and reflect and create and just be, just like I did. So how's everyone doing? Just let me know on Instagram when you join in. I would love to hear from you and just say hi. As when you do that, it's actually welcoming more of my network into this beautiful conversation tonight. So we're having a big talk tonight, right now, about why building a purpose-led business is an absolute must. You cannot build a business if it's not from a place of purpose. And I want to chat about that tonight, right now, today, because I want you to feel empowered to build the business of your dream and not just some business that you'll get tired of after like a month. So I wanted to jump in because I actually got really inspired by my previous conversations that I had in the last 2 weeks. And this is why I feel the need to share with you all tonight. So basically, tonight's topic is Monday Night Real Talk, and we're talking about why building a purpose-led business is your only way to succeed in business. Tonight, I'm getting real, as always, on Mondays. And I'm really excited to be with you all and discuss this amazing subject that is so freaking close to my heart. So the reason why I felt the need to jump in here tonight and talk about this is I've been inspired by one of my newest clients. We had our initial call, which was just a discovery call, trying to understand her and what she wants to build in her life. And what was really interesting is that we had a conversation and I could sense that there was two parts in her. There was her head was saying something and her heart was saying something completely different, right? And that might sound familiar to some of you out there, kind of thinking, yeah, I feel like I'm disconnected. There's a conflict, internal conflict, trying to figure out what type of business to start, right? So here it is. I'm having this conversation with this person for the first time ever. We had never chatted before. It was our first initial discovery call, just exploring the idea of working together. And I have a tendency to challenge the people that I'm working with and to challenge them in understanding if they're really starting this business for the right reasons, for something that's actually solid, because I want to invest my time and energy with people that are absolutely committed and want absolutely to build this business because they feel it in their body, they want it, right? So having this conversation with this potential client who is now a client, and we are exploring different ideas for her business. And a part of her head is saying, well, I have all of this expertise. I have all of this amazing experience in corporate, which I can take and basically be a consultant and bring this expertise into other companies, right? So she's telling me about it. And I'm like, yeah, totally. That's something you can do for sure. Yet I'm like, but tell me more about like what excites you in life. And quickly enough, she's like, well, actually, I love supporting new immigrants. I love helping them integrate in society in Canada. I love being kind of the guide, someone that supports new families and really like make them feel welcome and make them feel like they're at home. And I'm like, oh, interesting, right? And we're having this conversation where she's really conflicted. Her head is telling her she needs to use her expertise and all of this professional experience to bring into her business. But she's like, oh yeah, but I'm passionate about that. As if it's something on the side, right? As if it's not necessarily something that's possible for her business, right? So this is when automatically I challenge her, because I'm like, okay, so what about you start this consultancy business, you start that business, which is a business that you know you have the expertise for, and like on paper, you have everything you need to start that business. What if you start it and like ultimately it doesn't bring you more fulfillment than what you're doing right now in your current 9 to 5? Like, don't you feel like it's really the same thing? You're going to spend your days doing the exact same thing as you're currently doing in your 9 to 5. So how it doesn't make sense for you to want to change your current reality if it's going to be the same reality, right? So I challenge her and I ask her, what's the legacy that you want to keep, that you want to, leave on this earth? What is the legacy that you're leaving on earth if you keep doing the exact same work you're doing? Is that meaningful to you? Right? And that's our initial chat. It's like, I don't know her, she doesn't know me, and I'm already like, I'm not sure this is really what you want. And I think that this is exactly why she signed up with me, because I challenged her and I made her realize that no, that was actually bullshit. That was her head getting in the way, right? So that triggered me to have the topic for tonight. And tonight, I'm so excited to talk about this topic because it lights me up. It literally lights me up, because I want you to connect with your heart, and I want you to figure out what's this thing in your heart, in your belly, the fire in your belly that ignites your whole life. I want that for you because I found mine. I found this fire in my belly, and I need you. I want you to do the same. So many people are starting businesses out of their rational minds, right? So this is when you create literally a business that is like practical, that is something you studied for, that is like on paper, yeah, totally makes sense. You have the credentials, you're equipped to start that business. Cool. If you're passionate about that, like by all means, amazing. But so many people do that, and they end up creating a new prison for themselves. They end up creating the exact same setting that they had in corporate. What the fuck? Why would you want that? Why would you want to recreate a new prison and actually build a business you are not in love with? That doesn't make any sense, right? This is why I'm having this chat with you tonight, because I want to prove to you that the only way for you to be successful in business is for you to care deeply about the work that you're doing. Like deeply, like so freaking deeply, like in your freaking soul deeply, okay? And I want to chat about this because it's not about what you do. It's actually about the impact you're having on your clients. And if you're not in love with this impact, if you're not freaking obsessed with the work and the impact you're having on those clients, then just drop it. Drop this freaking project of yours, because it is not worth it. I can guarantee you, okay? So right now, thank you, Matt. Right now, your mind is telling you, okay? This is what your mind is probably telling you right now. Okay, I have a university degree in marketing, so there's no way I can become a life coach, right? I'm like, I need to be in marketing or in sales because like this is what on paper I have. I don't have any certifications, so who am I to coach? Who am I to start a service-based business? I don't have the paper, right? My professional background is in HR or is in sales or is in something super specific. So that means I need to start a business in this area, this industry, right? This is what makes sense. This is what your mind is telling you, and this is what your mind is tricking you right now in thinking that your papers, the beautiful papers on your wall, the diplomas and all that bullshit, this is your credibility. This is what your mind tells you. Okay? This is what your mind tells you. That your experience is the only thing you can actually use and is like legit enough to start a business out of it. Boom. Now, let's close this window and talk to your heart. Okay? I'm gonna show it off here on Facebook as well. Let's remove the mind from the equation and talk only to your heart. Let's have this conversation, heart to heart conversation, okay? What your heart wants is impact. Your heart is craving impact. Your heart is craving to leave a legacy on this earth. It needs to be something freaking meaningful, and you know it, your heart knows it. You care deeply about people. The reason why you want this business is because you freaking care about people, and you know you're going to be working with human beings, right? And you care about them and you want to help them deeply. Your heart is telling you that the help that you want to provide those people, you want it to be meaningful, impactful, real, actually something important in their life, right? And there's something also that you need to be aware of, is that there's already a fire in your belly. There's already this thing inside of you, this fire right here in your belly, right here. These butterflies, this fire, whatever you want to call it, this emotion that you're feeling in your body is there. And this is your heart telling you exactly what it needs to be, right? And too often we're stuck here in our mind, talking about the papers, the certifications, the diplomas, the experience, when we really need to connect more deeply here in your belly, in the fire in your belly. This doesn't lie. This do not lie, okay? Now, if I link this back to what happened to me, which is kind of crazy. I had this fire in my belly. I had no clue how I was going to make it happen, but I knew deep down what excited me the most in life was to help people feel absolutely happy on Mondays, feel like they were owning their freaking life, feel like they were going all in with their true potential, going all in with their dreams, right? And this was so clear inside of me, yet I had not achieved that for myself yet. I was still in that 9-to-5 2 years ago, still stuck in a job I hated passionately, okay? I was still there, yet the fire in my belly was ignited already. And I knew before I was even in that state of being happy on Monday, I knew that this was my life mission. I knew that this was exactly what I was meant to do on this earth, to bring you happiness, to bring you to live the most amazing freaking life that you can even imagine for yourself. This has always been fucking clear in the belly, here, right now, in this fire, in this belly. It was so clear from the moment I realized it, and I was like, fuck, what do? I am not happy on Mondays. I'm actually depressed on Mondays. I hate my life. But that was the fire that just opened up all the passion to fuel the changes in my life, so I could lead the way for you to do the same. So do you see how you don't need to have it all figured out? You don't need to actually be at this level. If you know that this is what you want for your life, and this is what you want for the life of the people around you, then this is the fire in your belly. You need to go after it, create it for yourself, and then bring people along the way with you. This is it. This is the fire in your belly. That is what you need to follow. This is exactly what it is. So I wanted badly enough. I wanted that lifestyle. I wanted to be happy on Mondays for myself. And I wanted badly enough so that I would go through whatever it took to get me there, so that I learned along the way and I could bring those learnings to you to get you there quicker, faster, easier, effortlessly, all of those words. Okay. So I was committed. I was committed in making that work for myself. I was committed to do whatever it takes to get you there as well. So did I feel like an imposter at some times, right? Because when I had this idea, I was still in a stuck state. I was still in that job I hated, yet I was committed, but I wasn't there yet, right? I started taking action, started making so many decisions in my life, changing everything around. And I got to a point where I was way better off, yet absolutely, I felt like an imposter. Absolutely. Because at some point last year, I was in another job in HR and I was realizing that I was out of alignment, that I was actually feeling not that happy on Mondays, not that happy on Mondays. But you know what? Sometime last year, I realized that. And sometime last year, I realized that this was the kick in the butt I needed to get extra motivated to get at it, go back at it, and make sure that what I was living out of my purpose, so that I could bring you along the way. I could bring you in this journey and change your life as well. So this obsession started when it was just an idea. It was so like flu. I just couldn't even imagine myself being happy on Mondays, yet I followed this fire in my belly and I followed it, and it was an obsession. I just couldn't stop obsessing about it because I wanted it badly enough. I wanted it badly enough. And so I wanted to achieve that for myself so that you could achieve it too. Now, this is why I'm so passionate about it. This is why I've built a magnetic brand. This is why my energy and this passion is, you can sense it. You can feel it in the air. You can feel it through Instagram, Facebook, all of those platforms, because I'm obsessed. It's a purpose. It's a life mission. There's no other way I'd rather live my life than to pursue this mission. So now, are you in to create your magnetic brand? Is that what you want? Or do you want to create a boring business that has no meaning, no purpose, right? You want that brand for yourself. You want to be magnetic because you want to live in your purpose. The only way to build a successful business is for you to be in alignment with that purpose, so that you become a magnet by just being you. Passionately you, being vulnerable, being real as fuck, and connecting with human beings that connect with real people, just like you are right now watching. Don't you see? It is only a matter of being vulnerable and directly aligned with your purpose. This is what brings a magnet to you. Like, you attract all the right people because you're you. You're passionate about what you stand for. This is what brought my success. I can guarantee you it has all to do with this. It has all to do with me showing up right now tonight on this Monday, having, yes, notes, but it comes through me because I fucking believe in this message. I know that this is what I'm meant to do on earth. And there's no other way I'd rather live my life. And this is why I keep showing up. This is why I fought through all of my fears of showing up online, on videos, all of that. I practiced. I came back to it. I came back every freaking day because I am obsessed about the mission. There is no need for, it's not an effort. It's a mission. It's a life mission. It's not an effort to show up. There's no other way I'd rather live my life. Is that what is your business right now? Is this in alignment with who you are and what you actually want to create? Ask yourself, okay? So again, it's all about being vulnerable, being freaking real, and committing, okay? This is what will connect you with the right audience. This is what will make people love you for who you are. And some people might hate you. Some people hate me, and I don't fucking care, because I'm being me unapologetically. Oh my God, I can't say this word. I'm just being myself. And if people don't like it, totally fine with this. I don't have anything to do with your opinion about me. All I do is showing up as I am. So the people that see your beautiful work, thank you for all the hearts, by the way. People that see your beautiful work and see you stepping into your true power because you're passionate, they're gonna love you. They're gonna be attracted to you. They're gonna want to hang out with you, because this is electric, my friends. It's energy, and energy doesn't lie. If you love what you do, people sense it, people feel it, people will want to buy from you because they love your freaking passion. They want that for themselves, and they're gonna want to work with you because of that. Okay, so do you want a strong purpose? Do you want to be in alignment with this purpose? Or do you want a business that is practical and boring, in my opinion? I've said it. Now, if you're not feeling butterflies in your belly right now with your business idea, do not start it. Seriously, warning sign, do not start a business if you don't feel emotions and excitement around it. Because I swear the only way you're going to be able to push through all of the bullshit, challenges, fears, everything coming your way is if you freaking love your business idea, if it excites you to the deepest of your soul. Because I swear, it's not an easy path. It is a simple path. It's simple if you follow that purpose of yours, but it's not easy. So if it's purposeful, if you care deeply, you're going to want to push through, even though it's not easy sometimes, even though there's challenges, fears, and all those excuses that might come in the way. Okay. Now, it's also your only competitive edge. Think about it. There's how many coaches out there, how many business coaches, life coaches, all of that. Yet, I know that there's absolutely no one like me. And I'm not bragging. I'm not saying like I'm the most amazing person in the world. I'm saying I'm Mimi Boyer, and there's no other Mimi in this entire world. There's no one like me, and there's no one like you either. No one is like you. No one has that same passion for what it is that you do and love doing. Same thing for me. So this is your only edge. The only way that you can separate yourself from others is to be in alignment with this purpose, okay? This is how you show up, and you're a magnet because of your energy that is freaking aligned. This is how working won't feel like working. Even though you have a full-time job, even though you're balancing all of these things, if you're in alignment with this calling, this mission, this life mission, it won't feel like working. It's just, you will show up. You will want to show up, whatever it is. This is how everything you say will flow through you easily and effortlessly. Remember that right now you might be watching or listening to this episode and you're asking yourself, how the hell does she talk for an hour? It's not an hour yet, but I can talk for hours now because I love the work that I do. It's not work. It's literally not work. I show up, I swear to God, it flows through me. It's like, blah, 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 blah. I can talk for hours, and my mom is like, what the hell? What is happening? She's a monster now. No, it's just how the universe works. When you're obsessed with what you do, it is not an effort, and you do not need to prepare everything in advance. You can just show up and have that discussion because you just know it's downloading straight from your brain out into the world. It's a flow of passion, literally, that you're creating. What else do I wanted to talk about? Okay, co-creating with the universe. This is exactly what I mean by that. I show up tonight. I show up every Monday night. And I swear I have notes to kind of like follow my train of thoughts because I can go on for hours, yet I'm co-creating with the universe. I'm showing up and there's downloads and I'm just telling it to the world, okay? And I can guarantee you that when you find that connection, it shows and the world just starts opening up to you, and opportunities just start coming to you. And this is how you get momentum in your business. You get revenues coming in, you get that momentum, those amazing aligned clients, because girl, you're attracting with the energy that you have, you're attracting aligned energy, right? So if you're not in the right headspace, in the right energy frequency, you won't attract the right people. So make sure that your business is actually aligned with your true, most amazing self. This is how you'll attract the best human beings to work with. Make sense? Now, think about it that way as well. If you start a business that is based only on practicality and being, making sense with your university degree or your experience or anything like that, I can guarantee you that you're going to be bored of it after not a long time, just like you're bored of your 9-to-5 right now. It's going to be the same relationship with your business. Again, coming back to this prison that you'll be creating for your own self. Now, if you're creating a business out of a life mission, you're actually going to want to pursue this life mission forever. There's no other way you'd rather live your life. Doesn't it make sense? It just makes so freaking sense. So all the hours you're going to be putting into it, they're going to feel like seconds because you love it. And you'll be your absolute best self while you do it, right? And this is how you'll be magnetic. This is how everything will just flow through you. You'll attract the right people and you'll live out of your purpose. And ultimately, you'll be happy on Mondays. Isn't it the goal? Isn't it what we all crave, to find this fulfillment, find this alignment with our true self? Do work that is freaking amazing and so meaningful and brings you the right amount of money and makes you your best self and brings you the growth potential that you're craving for. This is what I'm proposing to you. This is what I'm offering you to step into. And if you're serious about this, I'm here for you. And I'm here tonight to announce that I have only 3 spots left, and I'm just mind blown. And again, so freaking grateful because the universe is responding to this passion that I have. And it's so clear to me now, so freaking clear. Yet when I was in your shoes a couple years back, I had no clue how to find my purpose, and I was stuck and I needed help. And if it's you right now that needs that help to ignite that spark in you so that we can build a business together that is purpose-led, get in touch. Send me a DM right now. There's only 3 spots left, and I'm looking for aligned people that are serious about changing their life and changing it in the most wonderful way, in the most aligned way, in the most beautiful way, because you're going to be the next version of you. Okay? Send me a DM. Let's chat. Let's get you set up to start your business and have it up and running before the end of 2019. How would that look like for you, right? That would be amazing, okay? And reminder, I was able to quit my job in only 3 months, so there's still time to do that before the end of 2019. Let's get to work. Let's work together. Send me a DM. Now is the time, because I swear this month has been incredible. I cannot wait to share with you the results that I'm getting coming soon. I'm like just kind of in a flow. I love the aligned clients that I've been working with. It's been incredible and just a beautiful journey, and I'm really, really grateful. So if you're right now ready, now is the time to get in touch. Send me a DM. Let's work together and build your purpose-led business. Have a beautiful day, everyone. Love you all. And this was a beautiful Monday night with you all. I love you so freaking much. And I believe in you so much. And I know that you have everything you need, everything right now within you to ignite that spark and find your own happy on Mondays lifestyle.